This line I've noticed, Lacey, is actually picking up its pace some as it's moving in. So it's kind of taking those stronger winds with it, starting to push a bit quicker onto the east now, which is good news. Let's move it east and let's end this heavy wind and heavy rainfall. And look at some of the rainfall totals we've had here out of this event, and a lot of yellows, a lot of reds showing up now. That's 1, 2, 3, and in some cases 4 inches of rainfall right here along the Osage I-40 corridor up into the north sides of the metro. South sides, not as much. You go down to southern Oklahoma, we haven't had barely any rainfall at all. You all are saying, what are y'all complaining about? It's not that bad. You go up to the metro north, it has been just coming down like cats and dogs. Let's find out where the rain is going to go now and where the forecasted rainfall is expected for the rest of today. And it looks like the best chances of rain will be northern, central, and eastern parts of Oklahoma, with still some of that heavy rainfall expected across central, but especially now eastern portions of Oklahoma. So the forecast appears that things are going to start calming down some as we go over the next couple of hours. Things will start improving going into the afternoon. But before we get there, we've got to get through this flooding, and that flooding is a big story. The areas of bright green is the most concerning area, and it does include Oklahoma County, Canadian, Kingfisher, Logan, and Lincoln counties, all under flash flood warnings within those counties. So you got to watch out, especially those areas that have had that really significant rainfall near the Oklahoma, Logan, and the Canadian Kingfisher line. Again, 3 to 4 inches of rain in those particular areas. So that's what the warnings look like. The blue area, the light blue, that is going to be a flash flood watch that'll take us on through the evening hours. Let's go back to Storm Shield and show you where the strongest winds are located right now, and also Next Gen Live. And those winds are now pushing away from Oklahoma City. You can see those strong winds continue near Choctaw, Nakoma Park, on down toward Lake Stanley Draper, just passing through the Tinker Air Force Base area. Not sure if we can take our St. Anthony cam, which is kind of right in that area, see what the winds look like there. That's a live view from our St. Anthony cam. See if those trees are shaking at all. A little bit, not quite as bad as they were on the western sides of the metro, but it's coming down in buckets on the east sides of the metro now. So that's what it looks like there. Let's go back to the view on the Next Gen Live and look at the live queries now on what this powerful precision radar is showing right now. And Lacey, if I'm reading this correctly, this wind has actually picked up some 79 mile per hour wind gusts near Choctaw, 72 there along the diagonal. If those are true, those are doing terrific damage right now. Might want to confirm those against Mesonet on the east sides of the metro, as we've got some strong winds moving through, 58 mile per hour winds down in the Norman area. So strong winds do continue along the leading edge of this line, now beginning to push right toward the Lincoln County line, moving toward Hara, McLeod, Newalla, and Stella. You've been watching us here this morning. We've been talking about what this storm line's been doing. Make sure you're prepared as this line moves through. As Lacey mentioned, stay away from those west side windows. Let this storm move through. Stay in the middle part of your house. And for a good 10-15 minutes, these winds are staying up. So make sure you're prepared for an extended period of strong, gusty winds, and combined with that very heavy torrential kind of rainfall that is tracking through the metro area right now. And it looks like the edge of this heavier activity is now starting to move away from Oklahoma City. Do want to go to Pathfinder real quick and take a look at that real quick, because it tells some interesting information here, because the west sides of the metro now showing big improvements, the rainfall really letting up there. While you go just east of Oklahoma City, that's where the main storm line is located right now. So intense storms there. Also now near Seminole, that's an intense storm tracking just north of Seminole up to near the Okfuskee County line. That's an intense storm. That is tracking toward the northeast, just north of Wawoka. That is a severe storm with wind and hail with that storm as well. But this storm line runs from Stillwater down to the east sides of the Oklahoma City metro, just passing through Norman, passing through, say, Lexington, down towards Purcell and Rush Springs. That line is tracking east. So if we can get past this line right here, I think things will improve greatly, and I think the better opportunity for severe weather then shifts east and southeast. But look at all the counties that are under warnings from this line. This is a heavy hitter, Lacey.